Hey!
Oh, here we go.
How are you, mate?
G'day, mate. I'm doing very well. I'm doing so well. How is everyone at home? Hope you're well. Welcome along to another week of Wolfepack Live, where we ramble our way through awkward conversation for an hour on a Wednesday night. And
top quality interviewing skills, hosting shows. No, it is great to be here. Welcome everybody. As always, please hit the share button, hit the like button, leave us a comment. We love to know where people are tuning in from. Had requests coming in, Nick, from Texas through to Tasmania through to Townsville, which has been wonderful. But this week's a special one.
It is. But before we jump in, I think we need to just acknowledge one thing, and that is a massive congratulations to you and to Ali, and for the birth of your daughter.
Yeah, of your niece.
So what happened? Yes,
it's been amazing, mate. We had little Evie on Saturday 17th. There she is. Look at the mullet too. Looks good, doesn't it? Amazing. We had. You'll laugh. This is so us. We were, because she's about 3.5 weeks early. So I had the tip trailer on because obviously I'm down here on the farm, so there's no rubbish collection. I thought, right, this Saturday I'm going to get the lawns ready. I'm going to clean the cars. I'm going to do all the rubbish. And I had the tip trailer on, and Ali's in the kitchen, and she's like, my waters have just broke. I was like, okay, so we're not going to the tip. And mate, we were in hospital that morning, yeah, amazing. She was out at 5 o'clock that night, and she's been good, and she's been really good. And touch wood, we've even got a little bit of sleep. So
that's fantastic, mate.
Yeah, really cool.
So glad that it all went well, and
it was couldn't ask for a better thing. And I just want to say really quickly, there's been so many congratulations and messages and comments and all sorts of stuff. So thank you everybody for the really nice, all the love. It's really added to what's been a great first couple of weeks of having little Evie with us. So she's asleep now, and I'm not going to wake her, so she's going to stay asleep, so you're not going to see her this week. Okay? She's asleep.
Okay. I think the people were hoping for a Simba Pride Rock type,
maybe.
We can do that another week.
We can do that another week. Nick, this week's a special week. We're doing TV themes.
Yeah.
A great TV show.
This came about. We were discussing what we've been watching on Netflix and Stan and all that lately, and I mentioned that I may have been binging a bit of McLeod's, the classic.
Yep.
And we're no strangers to McLeod's, but we've got a very special guest later, Bec Lavelle, should be coming on soon. But Tom, some other shows. Let's talk. We're going through this. When you start thinking of them, there's heaps of them. Yeah,
well, I think great TV shows are often made better by the music,
100%.
My favourite TV shows is The Sopranos, probably the greatest TV show there ever is. I'm a big Family Guy fan, I'll do a little bit of Sopranos already. The Sopranos is kind of like, it's kind of very minor.
It's a weird one because it's sort of like a sampled thing.
Yeah, it's like, woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. Mama always said you'd be the chosen one. She said you wanted a million, and you got that shotgun shine. Shade my body on her bad side, little moon in your eye. Yeah, woke up this morning, and I got yourself a gun. Woke up this morning, woke up this morning, woke up this morning. Got yourself a gun. Great show. That's one of the first shows that really took music and made it add to the TV show. I think it's incredible use of music. So
I don't know. You got to think of the bangers that have been around since the 80s. And, we belong together, you and I forever and ever. No matter where you are, you're my guiding star. And from the very first moment I saw you, I never felt such emotion. I'm walking on air just to know you are there. hold you in your arms. Don't let me go. I want to stay forever, closer each day, home and away.
See, that's a great one. Complex. There's a bit going on.
Compositional, Mark. Yeah, there is. It's great.
You know,
it's good.
I played this one today on the Wolf Brothers fan page, but seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values? And I wish we used to rely.
Is Peter Griffin based on you?
Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and cry.
Tom
is a
is
family. I am Peter Griffin. Great song. It's great.
Wonderful.
That's
wonderful.
Yeah, great song. But this week, Nick, is very special because we have Bec joining us. Now, Bec was the voice of all of those amazing songs you heard on McLeod's Daughters. Now, we're just talking to her off camera. A lot to learn about this, but this was a huge show, not just in Australia, but worldwide. And what I think's really cool, and it's not actually done enough, is they wrote the music. So there was musicians, there was songwriters, there's all these sort of people employed that actually put the music to it. They didn't just buy an American TV show and stick it on Australia. So really special. So we've got Bec on, who's going to join us. And I think now's as good as time ever to welcome into the Wolfpack. Ladies and gentlemen, please make a welcome, Bec Lavelle.
Boys, how are you?
Hello.
Hey. How are you, Bec? You doing well?
I am fantastic, thank you. And let me just echo congratulations. I'm glad you're sleeping. And little Evie.
It's been good.
I will look forward to the Simba moment when it eventually. Now,
I'm going to
sleeping, leave a sleeping child sleep. So, yeah.
Absolutely. No, I'll be honest with you, Bec. I have been sleeping through the 2 o'clock feeds, but I wake up around 5, 6 for that one. So
awesome.
That's okay.
No,
That's okay.
This is a great topic. I love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, as we just said, like I think some of the greatest TV shows are often accompanied with great music and great songs. And I mean, I guess was it your sort of start in the music business, being sort of the voice for these McLeod songs? How did that come to be?
I mean, as far as international kind of being heard in 110 countries, it was a good start.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
It came in like really small and just built from there. But I was shocked. I literally, this show has been a huge part of my life. I came out of high school, did a year or two at Brent Street School of Performing Arts of all things, and came out, graduated, and when I fell into McLeod. So I was living with a dear friend of mine who was one of the members of the original High Five. And so talk about talented, Posey Graham Evans, who was creator of McLeod's and also did the lyrics for most of the tracks. She was also executive producer and creator of High Five. So she did children's television, and then she graduated to McLeod's, and she's an incredible writer and author. So,
wow, she just sounds like an absolute boss. Hey? Like I followed her on Instagram yesterday, and I'm like, you've done all this. You did all this. Wow, like just unbelievable.
Director of drama at Channel 9 at one stage, and she just is an amazingly awesome woman. So Posey, if you're watching, hello. She's also down in Tasmania, so
cool.
Down around
Fantastic.
there, but she might be moving as well. But no, she's definitely an amazingly talented woman. So yeah, I kind of just went in. I'd never been in a studio before, and they asked me to sing a few tracks. I put the headphones on going, don't make an idiot of yourself. Sang a couple of the tracks that we are now hearing on the CD. So My Heart Is Like a River, Common Ground, Am I Crazy? And then I left and I didn't hear anything for a few weeks. And I thought, look, I got in a studio. It was a nice experience. Again, 18-year-old kid, wanting to be in the industry. And they called me. I was in my Ugg boots at the Woolies deli counter, and Posey says, Sean's been on the phone with the executive producers of Channel 9, and we want to offer you the contract as the voice of McLeod's Daughters. And I lost it.
That is so cool.
An amazing offer. And, we all jumped into the show. Everyone knew we had something magic, but it's not until you're sitting there watching the premiere episode of yourself singing and all of the work that's gone into the show on the TV. You just go, oh my God, this is actually being received so beautifully. And then the international acceptance of the show. And I think it's just this beautiful postcard of Australia too. I think it advertises Australia beautifully in the Adelaide Hills, and
unreal.
Proud of the show.
Wow.
So we've talked briefly off camera, and you mentioned that the music was totally written for the show, which is not the case by any means, and a lot of shows these days, or I don't know. But I think that works so well because just it's matched so well to the scenes, and it just adds so much. And there's some definitely some sad heart-wrenching moments in there that your voice has been, just drawn a few tears from my eyes.
One of the moments really sticks out because, like I mentioned off camera, they filmed the episodes and then the rushes of the show were sent up, and then I could actually see the footage of what's happening when I can actually sing the song. So let's be honest, Alex's death under the tree, and Simone Stevie's by his side. It took me 10, 15 takes just to be able to get it out without bawling my eyes out.
Jeez,
You together, and I'm like, oh my god! I'm watching him die under the tree, and I'm trying to pull it together because they acted it so quickly, and it really was really raw. So, but that's why I think the connection between the music and the show is so strong.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
You there, Tom? I think Tom's lost, so that's okay. We'll try and get him back at some stage. You might have your mic muted. No. Anyway, not to worry. So Bec, would you mind doing a song for us?
Of course, let's do it. So one of the more again going. I think we did sad songs really well. One of the more poignant song, let's just say, was My Heart Is Like a River from the show. It was pretty dramatic and beautiful, and it came out a few times. I thought I'd sing that for you, so. My heart is like a river. My heart is like these hills. They never change. I never change, and I never will. You called and I came running. You cried and now I bleed. So hold this faith, accept our faith. These are little years. We have enough to guide us. We have enough to last. We're not alone, we never were. You and I are lost. Hold me very tightly. Hold me fast and strong. I am your love, all straight from you. You and I belong. My heart is like a river. My heart is like these hills. They never change. I never change, and I never will.
Unreal, mate. That was so good.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I've got cameras going everywhere here. What is happening? This is a meltdown tonight. Sorry. Sorry, there we go. That was amazing. That was awesome.
Did you? I don't know about you guys. My internet was that good. It just went. You know what? I'm not going to work for a little second now. So
no, we're rock solid here, mate. But
Okay,
you missed out your favourite track off McLeod's, Tom. So
it's probably good because I probably would have cried.
Yeah, a lot of love coming in about that.
Yeah,
that
thank you
track.
for seeing them pop up. So thanks everyone. It's lovely to be back. And I agree. McLeod should come back. But look, there's talk of a movie. I know they're working really hard and they're writing at the moment. So
well, if they ever need, the Wolf brothers, the big berry farmers from Tasmania to, do a little cameo, we're available.
Everyone to see me on a horse. I'm here. I'm available.
Filming down in Tassie, so you just never know, boys.
No, that's right.
Well, I've got a bit of a funny story with Tom and McLeod's. Back in McLeod's heyday, Tom used to, Tom would have been about, I don't know, pretty young.
16?
And
15?
And it was when we first went to Tamworth for the festival for the first time.
Yeah.
So we're just there as fans, and we're, Tom and I are out in the streets at night drinking and stuff like that. And then Tom for some reason did that limp that Nick Ryan does.
Limp! Oh my god!
And Tom would take that off. And anyway, we were at Peel Street, and Tom was just taking the piss, just doing this limp. And we went to this food van, and I bought a bit of pizza or something. And then the guys saw Tom doing this, and he was like, "Oh, you take it, mate. You here you go, have it for free."
Oh god! Oh my god! You paid for it.
Amazing.
So I had to then walk up the street pretending to do that walk, so he wouldn't think I was
it's the food.
Amazing.
So
wow.
So
anyway, random story, random one.
Yeah.
But
I suppose just thinking of theme songs, there was just a few little connections. I was just mentioning before, one of my favourites from back in the day. How can you forget the drum beats of the Baywatch theme song? I'll be there. Simone Jade McKinnon, who played Stevie on McLeod's, was in Baywatch Hawaii, so she was also on with David Hasselhoff. So
wow,
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And there's so many instrumental ones. When I started looking through, it was like, oh, that's awesome, but we can't do it on here because, we're not that good.
Our Country Practice was the great one.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Weeping. Yeah, very true. Very true.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Water Rats, that was an absolute banger. A bit of bluesy vibe.
Water Rats was a great show.
One I thought of today, and then you go into the word of kids shows, and it's just there's so many. Then what was that one? Now was it Ship to Shore? When we were kids, it was like.
And I'm sure we're at the same.
That will get in your head for weeks. That melody.
And then have you ever felt like this? Strange.
Yes.
How did we forget that? All the king's horses and all the king's men wouldn't put me back together again. I said, rain, rain, go. Oh, wow. Great show. Actually, when we first got Blue Heelers is a great one. When we first got Netflix and found out Round the Twist was on it, me and Brode were living me, Brode and Ali were all living, Brody being our guitarist spec, all living in the same house. So we made Ali watch all of the Round the Twists with us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And Ali was just
you're still together now.
It. And we're still married and we have a child. So if that's not dedication, I don't know what is.
That's
So, Bec, when you do gigs,
yes,
you've got a lot of your own music unassociated with McLeod's.
I do, yeah.
Do you find, is it people play bloody hard as like a river?
Look, I it's not lost on me that the reason I am I guess the funny thing is about McLeod's is no one knew what I looked like. So they fell in love with the voice and didn't really know who this 18-year-old chick from Sydney was. And so it's been this really kind of weird thing where sort of sometimes as an up-and-coming artist, you're coming out and you're kind of presenting yourself to the world and then they're thinking, okay, I like that voice. Whereas it was the complete opposite way for me. They fell in love with the voice to try and say, this is the face that goes with the voice. I had never sort of written my own music. As a kid, I had books of lyrics and poems and things like that. But it was, again, due to the popularity of the show, I was in Germany and a record label over there said, look, have you got any of your own music? And so that's where the album, my first album came about, was from a record label in Germany. So my original album, Intimate Portrait, was first released in Europe before Australia.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a wicked ride. That's so cool.
It's crazy. And then I've lived in Germany for 8 years. So I've come home 2 years ago, but I lived in Hamburg in Germany, spoke fluent German for 8 years and toured Europe. The show over there, I'm not kidding. They have, even just in Germany alone, there are 8 million people who still watch it to this day, every day. It's on twice a day.
That's unbelievable. That's so
Just
cool.
Wow.
There's 8 million viewers a day, and then there's 109 other countries who also love it. So the gravity of the reach of the show is also sometimes you can't think about it because it's just blowing your mind.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
So, and you did eventually, people did see the lady behind the voice. You got a bit of a role on the show there for an episode.
Yeah, I did. I was very, very touched. Posey, I had to audition as well. I did a to camera audition piece and everything, and
Okay.
I was given the character of Cindy Martin. So in season 6, I looked like my grandmother. I was part of the character, but anyway, it was. I had been sort of on the farm. Sadly, my father had passed away. I'd been working the farm quite a bit, and so I came into town. I could play the piano, and they needed help with their anniversary, the sesquicentenary of Gungellan. So I was very shy, and Michaela Bannis, so Kate, was going to get up and sing this huge piece that she'd sung, and she automatically gets stage fright, and in comes Bec or Bindi to sing the song and blow it out. So it was a fun couple of days on set, obviously meeting all the cast and just being a part of the show. Like, it was a really professional unit, and it was great to see it from the other side.
Yeah, that's awesome. So there was like quite a few years like where you had not met a lot of the cast, I suppose, because it's just all.
So season 6, I had still not met any of them. We were singing in Sydney, they were shooting in Adelaide. So it was an Australia-wide production. They would shoot and send rushes to Sydney. I'd sing in Sydney and then back to Adelaide and all of that type of stuff. So it was very quick, very fast. I'd get a call at sort of 8 o'clock at night saying the next song's ready in tomorrow, and then 2 or 3 hours later we'd sing 2 or 3 songs and be done, and out I'd go, and they'd be on air in 2 weeks' time. And so it was a very fast racing train. And
cool.
I'm so proud to be a part of it because, again, they could have chosen anyone, really. I mean, it's, they had auditioned quite a few people, and I was just really shocked to have gotten this.
That's awesome. So now you're what are you doing now? Like, have you got stuff coming out?
Yeah, my album 4 came out August last year during COVID. It was meant to be November. I fast tracked it to August. So that was my 4th studio album. I've just Easter show was in Sydney last week, and I was commissioned to do a 10-minute piece for the main arena production with Angus Gill and a couple of other people. So that played to 40,000 people a night for the 2 weeks. And I'm just taking a breath. I'm just kind of like, what's next? I guess writing the next album, even though it's just come out. It's just this, again, a train that just keeps on rolling, I guess. But I'd probably like to just work on some more writing. I've got a team in Europe that I've worked with while I was over there for the 8 years that I lived in Hamburg, and they're pretty keen to work on some new stuff. So, but nothing immediate. Yeah, nothing immediate. Just sort of just enjoying life and probably get into the writing side of things again.
Well, that is so cool. I've learnt so much tonight. Like, I'm blown away. I can't believe just the amount of numbers that are in watching that show and connected with that show. It's mind-boggling, really.
It is mind-boggling, and we've had album sales in excess of 250,000 of the soundtracks, and it's blowing my mind. And that I still get daily fan mail. Every single day, I write to people all over the world. This is my favourite song, or it's quite heartbreaking, but at the same time, you're a part of people's funerals or weddings or these amazing special moments that are poignant in their lives, and we played your song at this, and I'm like, oh my god, it's really very touching.
Yeah.
And,
wow.
I really hope our mum is watching this tonight because she flogged the McLeod CD hard. At that time,
and she was a typical mum and be like, "You boys heard this? It's really good. It's really good." Yeah, mum. I'm pretty.
What's mum's name?
Lee.
Hi, Lee. Hi.
Hope she's watching.
Yeah,
got a bit of a question here from Cameron. Where can he get Rebecca Lavelle CDs?
really good question, Cameron. At the moment, I'm in talks with Posey and Channel 9 and Sony because there's a lot of people flogging them on Amazon for over $1,000 a CD because they're
gosh.
edition. You can't just walk into a store anymore and grab them. So we know that there's a huge ask for it to be sort of streamed online. Obviously, streaming services don't pay what they should be paying artists and things like that. So it's really out of my hands. But I promise you, from my artist perspective, I am in talks with people. I know how much you guys want to get copies of them. But I think Amazon or you might even have more luck getting it overseas and having it shipped back here.
Yeah,
if
right.
you are, I don't know where it is.
I think you've answered Jackson's question too, whether it's on Apple and stuff. So not currently.
Yes. So, well, the McLeods, no, they're not streaming. Yeah. All of my 4 albums are on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere. Cool. So you just need to search for Bec Lavelle.
Well, people need to go learn those now, and then then McLeods will come online later date.
That's right. Yeah, they can enjoy my original stuff while they're waiting for the McLeods.
Absolutely.
Well, would you mind giving us a bit of a taste of some of your original stuff here?
I'd love to. So this is a little bit of an oldie but a goodie. I just thought this one's called For You. Picture me meeting you for the very first time. Well, I know that you're the one that I was born to love. Well, it's strange, just like lightning when you look into my eyes. Well, I wonder what you'll see when you realize it's me. All I ever wanted was a simple dream come true. All I ever needed was someone to hold on to. So I'm holding on for you. Picture me here at home, still waiting on my own. Can you feel my heavy heart? Are we worlds apart? And I must confess, I'm tired of this loneliness. I keep waiting for the day when you're on your way to me. All I ever wanted was a simple dream come true. All I ever needed was someone to hold on to. So I'm holding on for you. Holding on for you. I know you're out there, but now you got here soon. All I ever wanted was a simple dream come true, and I keep holding down. All I ever needed was someone to hold on to. So holding on for you, holding on for you, holding on for you, baby. Holding on for you. I'm holding on for you.
Yeah. Well, my internet stayed good, so I got to watch that one. So that was bloody great. Thank you, Bec. Really appreciate you doing this, hey. And I know me and Nick got a real kick out of really hearing all about that about the music of McLeod's and about all that, and also your journey, because like what a fascinating, amazing journey you've had. You know, like, and I think it's so wonderful, and I think your voice has and those songs have brought a lot of joy to a lot of people. So thank you for doing this.
Yeah, the show would definitely not be the same without your voice singing those songs. I think that's something we can all agree on. So
I really appreciate that. It's lovely
what
to
I
meet
loved,
you. Honestly,
lovely to
we've
meet you.
been-
What I loved is when we started doing this, you could just see the comments like, "Oh, my heart is like a river." Like everyone knows that, you know. So thank you, and I really appreciate doing it. And let's hope the next time we catch up is in person for an
Let's
actual
do
beer.
it in person, and I'll catch you at a gig soon, and keep smashing it, guys. You're doing amazing work. So,
Thanks, Beck.
Yeah.
Love your
Likewise.
stuff.
Bye.
See you, Dom.
thanks,
See you, Dom,
Beck.
mate.
See ya.
That was so cool.
That was so cool.
That was so cool.
nice.
Wow, what a great thing. Welcome everybody who just joined us. We're here, Wolfepack Weekly. That was Bec Lavelle, who sang all of the amazing songs on McLeod's Daughters. Plus, she has 4 solo albums out, so you've got to check those out. It's a good week. Loving the comments. Keep them coming. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Love to know where you're tuning in from, whether it be Tasmania, Australia, or be in the world somewhere else. We'd love to hear from you. Nick, this week is all about TV themes. We've talked McLeod's. We've done a little bit up top. We did some Family Guy. We did a bit of Home and Away.
Let's
have you
go,
been working?
Let's go to Birmingham.
Great show. Order
of the Peaky
Blinders. This is probably one of my favourite TV shows. That's really good.
All right. Let's play the fucking song, yeah?
Peaky Blinders, one of the best shows, I reckon.
Let's do the song. Taking it all to the edge of town and go across the tracks, where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts and cracks, where the secrets lie and the border fires and the humming wires. Hey man, you know you're never coming back. Past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, past the stack. On a gathering storm, a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand. He wrap you in his arms so that you've been a good boy. He rekindle all the dreams it took you a lifetime to destroy. Reach deep into the hole, shrinking soul, but there won't be a single thing that you can do. He's a god, he's a man, he's a ghost, he's a guru. They're whispering his name to a disappearing land. The hidden in his coat is a red right hand. You see him in your nightmares, you see him in your dreams. He'll appear out of nowhere, but he ain't what he seems. On the TV scene, TV screen. Hey, but I wanting you to turn it off, 'cause he's a man, he's a god, he's a ghost, he's a guru. You're on a microscopic plan, and it's catastrophic plan, designed and directed by his red right hand. On a gathering storm comes a tall, dancing man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Oh, all right, Arthur.
All right.
That's a great show.
It is a great show.
It's a
a
great
fantastic
show. So,
One of the best.
yeah, one of the best. Big Peaky Blinders fan. I think we now need to go from Birmingham
Yep.
to Orange County.
Orange County.
Now, I'm going to go out there. I don't think I've ever actually watched an episode of that show.
Come on. I know you're a big OC fan.
I will say that I did watch a lot of McLeod's, but I never watched the OC. But I think this is a great theme song. This is a great theme song. So I'm going to do it now. Well, we've been on the run, driving in the sun, looking out for number one. California, here we come, right back where we started from. The hustlers grab your guns, stay don't waste your time, driving down the 101. California, here we come, right back where we started from. California, here we come. Stereo, listen as we go, nothing's gonna stop me now. California, here we come, right back where we started from. Pedal to the floor, thinking of the roar, gonna get us to the show. California, here we come, right back where we started from. California, here we come.
Lovely. California.
What a great...
California. California.
Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it does.
And then it ends on the mic. And then there's...
Probably does.
I've never watched it. I've never watched it myself, but that's... I've heard that's what it does.
I've heard. No, that's good.
All right, so
really quickly, I'm going to do a really quick bit of this. It's down. I'm going to go down the south. General Lee. Just two good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they were born. Straighten the curve, flatten the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. On making their way everywhere they know how. The law does a little bit more than the law will allow. Oh, they're making a way anywhere they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Dukes of Hazzard, great show. Great show.
Nice.
All them Dukes of Hazzard boys are at it again. Ah, great show.
Movie was interesting.
Yeah, it was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? Remember when they...
Sorry.
Remember Jessica Simpson and Willie Nelson released a version of Boots Are Made for Walking?
Jessica Simpson, no, never watched that.
Right, where are you taking us?
Well, I reckon we go back to California. Where are they? Redwood.
Yeah, you've gone down a few suburbs now.
So you haven't really done Sons.
I did like the first bit of the first season.
remember
fair bit
I
of
got
first
really into
season.
it and you just couldn't get on board.
Nah, well, I'm just such a Sopranos guy, you know.
I know,
Just
but
all about that.
it's just so good. Riding through this world all alone. God takes your soul. You're on your own. The crow flies straight in a perfect line. On the devil's bed until you die. Life is short. That's a fact. Better live it right, or you ain't coming back. Gotta keep your eye on the road ahead. Gotta live this life. Gotta look this world in the eye. Gotta live this life until you die. Gotta have soul and nothing less. 'Cause when it's business time, it's life or death. The king is dead, yeah, but life goes on. Never lose your head when the deal goes down. Gotta keep your eye on the road ahead. Gotta live this life. Gotta look this world in the eye. Gotta live this life till you die.
Oh, that's a great thing.
That's a good song, isn't it?
That's a great song. That is a great song. Lot of we could literally do this for hours.
We
There's
could.
so many. There is so many.
How cool was that Beck played that My Heart Is Like a River?
Well, I don't know if you were watching me, but my screen.
Oh, yeah, you weren't watching it because your internet dropped out, of course.
I just went all of a sudden it was like you went. You disappeared, and I was like, okay, great.
I was watching you going like. Trying to figure out. So you were visible to us, and then you eventually went away. But mate, are we previewing these bizzos?
Yeah, let's preview them.
Okay, so we've got a few. Tell us about this.
We have 2 really cool new merch items that we're going to release this weekend, all going to plan, and very suited to a Tasmanian winter.
Okay, let's start with
that one.
them.
Look at them. That's them there. That is the Wolf Brothers beanie. Logo on the front. Wolf Brothers. That's a little bit
That
Collingwood
is
for my
cool.
liking.
Don't know about that. That is a bit Collingwood, that colour scheme.
You got a blue one though.
Yeah.
Bit of blue. That's Carlton. And then you got a red one. That's a bit more Essendon. But they're going to go out this weekend. And then also on top of that is we've got some brand new, really good quality trucker caps. Got these made through these guys, these Insignia company. And these are really great quality caps. Yeah. Pick one.
Very cool.
Embroidered on the front. They're awesome. So they're going to go out. They'll be all going out. I'm going to hopefully try and put it on all online Friday. That's the plan. But you guys heard it here first. So get in quick because I reckon they'll go pretty quick.
I reckon, mate. Well,
so that's that. Now,
mate,
I've got one
what
more.
else? Yeah, I reckon we need to do this one. You know, just we've talked so much about McLeod tonight. I think I'll just bang this one out just quickly.
Sure.
I think there's a demand, you know.
Okay,
It'll take some time to find your heart and come back home. You can walk for miles, cross every river, find you're not alone. 'Cause I'll be there. Oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 TV music,
so
it
good.
always does the Mario cadence.
It does. It does. Really good.
No matter what. Anyway, great song.
The other one I had a
Great
look
theme.
at was My Hero.
Something about a great theme. You know, you put on that show you love. Hear that song. It's just a great vibe.
The other one was My Hero when I was a kid. Is and he's always on the scene. Fireman Sam and his engine's bright clean. Fireman Sam, you cannot ignore. Sam is the hero next door. That was a great song. Great song. Great song. Fireman Sam, man.
Well,
for a
perhaps
little town,
one of them.
For a little town.
A lot of fires. A lot of fires.
Come on, Sam. Sam, it's not
Some
about putting them
problems out
it's
there.
Education, Sam. You got to educate them, mate. There's too many fires.
He was lighting them, I reckon.
That's where I'm going. Oh, that's really funny.
Well, mate, sometimes, you know, this is probably one of the more iconic themes of all
I would
time.
say this would have to be one of, if not the most iconic one. And it's
Okay,
funny.
so let's say who in the band? You're definitely Joey.
You reckon? Okay, that's good.
Who would I be? You reckon?
Well,
Ross.
I mean, you're probably Ross. Brody's Rachel and Case's Phoebe.
Very good. Very good.
That's so funny. I can't breathe. Oh,
Well, mate,
that's so great.
do you want to take us out with that one tonight?
All right, I'll have a go.
Okay.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. Still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. Burn your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mama warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world had brought you down to your knees. But I'll be there for you 'cause the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. No one can ever see me, no one can ever know me, since you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all the rest with, someone I'll always laugh with, even when I'm at my best with you. Yeah. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too.
Wow. Big song. Very cool.
song.
Well, that was great. It's been a really fun
Yeah,
night.
fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was fun. Something different.
Hopefully you didn't
Something very
wake up
different.
wake up the daughter, mate?
Mate, what I've learnt is you have to be loud and you have to make sure they can sleep when there's lots of noise. Otherwise, you'll be tiptoeing around the house for your rest of your life. So she's going to have no problems with that with me.
I think you'll be right. I think you'll be pretty right.
Exactly. So, no, mate, great. Thank you, everyone who tuned in. That was fun. Got a bunch of requests for songs that aren't TV theme songs. Got a few videos come in, so I'm going to be trying to get to those next week. Had a really cool one coming from Texas. So a song I haven't really heard before, so I'm going to try and learn that because it's great to see some
It's
people.
still coming in. That was a great one.
Married with Children. Had that was Marriage. Oh yeah, of course.
When you start going down the rabbit hole. Yeah.
That was Sinatra, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, wow. Of course, my God. What I realised is there is so many. And there's literally might be another episode down the track somewhere. Yeah. Cheers. When everybody knows your name. So many. Yeah.
We could do another episode, not next week, but sometime in that shape of like, movie songs,
Yeah, movie songs. Yeah, I mean, that opens it up. That opens it right up. So, hey, folks, thanks.
I can
thanks
see
so good, Dave.
I can see myself on the Titanic. Yeah.
Maybe you could paint me like one of your French guys. I'm actually
song from Dirty Dancing. Yep.
Yeah, so like movies. Many great ones.
I think that'll be another night for another time. But
movie songs, that'll be cool.
Very
wonderful.
Good. Have a great fortnight, guys. And
be good, be safe. Good. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. We'll see you all down the road really soon. And appreciate you guys. Tuning in with us Wednesday night. And big thanks to Bec again as well because she was just she was so cool, so cool. What an amazing story she's had.
So good, mate. Yeah, all right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in a fortnight. All the best.
See you guys.